When creating an unforgettable protagonist, it's essential that your audience cares about that character. Establishing likability, sympathy, and empathy are all staples to accomplishing this connection. However, a more primal way of creating a memorable character is rooted in hopes and fears. And there are three major keys to accomplishing this. If you establish early on that your protagonist has flaws, both inside and out, and they may be oblivious, in denial, or trying to hide these weaknesses, well, now your audience is set to fear that your protagonist will fall victim to themselves. Let's take, for example, Batman. As a superhero, his greatest weakness is obvious. He's human. And this weakness is manifest in two ways. First, he's doing superhuman things while facing superhuman enemies, yet his physical body is anything but superhuman. And second, he's in denial about his own human frailty, hiding that frailty from the world by masking his face and shielding his body in armor. When the audience likes a character too much, it's hard to look at the actions of that character without bias. But when you erase that positive bias, the character immediately becomes more human and believable. No person is 100% good, and your character should be no different. Batman is a classic example. He's selfish. Although we see him helping the people of Gotham, we understand that he's motivated not by doing good, but instead fueled by a desire for revenge. It's often not what your protagonist is trying to accomplish that makes us hope and fear. It's the lengths they are willing to go to get it. There are few things more enjoyable for an audience than to see an ordinary protagonist thrust into an extraordinary circumstance and overcome insurmountable odds simply by acting bravely. Batman shows two sides of bravery. Although it's easy to see him physically fighting the villains of Gotham, when he's able to overcome his own revenge, we get glimpses into his internal bravery as well. Applying these three elements to your protagonist is key. But there's so much more to learn about character creation, all available at thescriptlab.com.